Welcome to the Online Graduate Research Forum for Spring 2017. My name is Kelly Madden-Bass, your presenter. I'm a graduate student in the Masters of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies program in the Department of Occupational Workforce and Leadership Studies. The title of my research study is The Veterans Initiative Support Mission at Texas State University. My practicum location was Texas State University in San Marcos, Texas. I was truly excited to enter into my practicum that was grounded in student veteran needs and support. It was my mission to assist with awareness, outreach, and the improvement of support systems. I was able to accomplish my mission through my learning objectives. My learning objectives were: 1. Acquire active understanding from pre-existing data revealing areas needing more support for student veterans. 2. Obtain working knowledge of veteran service organizations on and off campus. 3. Create a centralized go-to list of outdoor recreational facilities for student veterans. And 4. Attend and perform organized outreach for student veterans with the Veterans Initiative. A combination of quantitative and qualitative research design was employed for my practicum, and the fundamental research method was applied. The study population within my practicum was student veterans attending Texas State University, with ages ranging from early 20s to mid-60s. The need for my practicum was to contribute to the ongoing interests of student veterans and provide advocacy and assistance with their unique support needs. Texas State University is highly accredited for being a veteran-friendly university, and I have had the profound privilege of being a part of making a difference through the Veterans Initiative and personally providing valuable input to staff, faculty, and the veterans of Texas State. The three major findings from my study begin with going from alone to team in 2 weeks. The first day of my practicum was exciting but deceiving. I thought I was doing this practicum alone and that I would be on my own aside from my supervisory visits and check-ins. So just imagine my pleasant surprise once school resumed and I found I was part of a select and exclusive group called the Veterans Initiative Interns. We had our own unique tasks, but also had a built-in support system by being a team. The second finding was that it's all about who you know, and I got lucky. Within this group of interns, we were sharing a mission, but all serving the population differently. We were also fortunate that our supervisor is a well-known tenured doctor within the social work program and campus's leading advocate for student veterans. She is the founder of the Texas State University's Veterans Initiative program and a well-connected supervisor. Thanks to her, I was introduced to important proponents around campus and Travis County who offer various aspects of assistance to student veterans and their families. We were encouraged to attend the Texas Veterans Commission Summit in Austin, where I made some critical connections and learned volumes about Texas veterans. The final finding I will address is panning for gold and getting rich, as this was the moment that was a tipping point for me in my practicum. After the TVC Summit, I was able to combine the survey knowledge with the information I gained from the breakout sessions at the summit and compile a thorough list of outdoor recreational and therapeutic facilities based on what veterans stated they use and enjoy most to lower their stress and increase personal wellness and connections with fellow comrades. For literature highlights, I have chosen some standouts that affirm the purpose and need for my practicum. First is Sanders' college venture off campus to bridge military-civilian divide, wherein many Americans are stated to be unacquainted with military life. Therefore, stereotypes of veterans tend to be extreme. They are either heroes or head cases. With those apprehensions in mind, a growing number of colleges and affiliated groups are venturing beyond campus borders to try to bridge the military-civilian gap. Higher education, professors, and advocates involved in such work have important civic and research roles to play in deepening people's familiarity with the veteran population. The second highlight is Griffin and Gilbert's Better Transition for Troops, an application of Schlossberg's transition framework to analysis of barriers and institutional support structures for student veterans. With regard to challenges and support systems needed for student veterans, according to Griffin and Gilbert, veterans listed starting college as the most difficult transition after exiting the military. Yet, research shows only 22% of schools provide veteran-specific transitional support. Within this research, three important themes emerge from the data: personnel and services, institutional structures, and social and cultural support as being essential in veteran transition. The final highlighted piece of literature is Dietrich, Joy, and Garcia's Natural Medicine Wilderness Experience Outcomes for Combat Veterans. In this journal, wilderness experience programs have been shown to enhance psychological well-being for numerous populations. The current research looked to evaluate a wellness experience program for post-9/11 combat veterans engaging in a 6-month long-distance hike through the Appalachian Trail. The four themes revealed were social connection, life-improving change, inner peace and psychological healing, and processing and reflection. When reflecting on SWAT, I would say that one of my many strengths is my interpersonal skills. I can always find a place and purpose in a task or group project and work well with a variety of personalities. I can quickly identify others' strengths and tap into those for the greater good of the job at hand, leading and contributing where needed. I don't like to speak of weaknesses, but that said, I'd state my weakness within this practicum was attempting to do more than required for the practicum by helping others, feeling obligated to attend events that were not required, and overextending myself until fatigue set in. This is when self-care became essential, and I forced myself to start saying no to some things. The opportunity I would like to acknowledge is that I was part of a select group called the Veterans Initiative, and the first OWLS intern my supervisor had ever taken on. I had the opportunity to show the social work students that the OWLS program is complementary to theirs and show my supervisor that OWLS students have a lot to contribute to the cause of human professions and veteran services. And finally, the threat I will address is one that any non-veteran will face when attempting to aid this very tight-knit population, and that is lack of trust. Veterans are an exclusive group in every way, and to be accepted and trusted by them, you have to prove you're involved for the right reasons and that you're not going to abandon the mission. The threat for me was that I am not a veteran and that I had limited time within my practicum to dedicate to this individual mission. So, I will continue to serve this population until the semester's end, as they deserve that and more from me and others who are thankful for their sacrifices and service. Based on my practicum experience and life experience prior to this practicum, my dream career is working within the federal government or the state in support of active duty members, veterans, spouses, and/or families. The research I have completed has been very clear that veterans have unique support needs, and one can assume that if those needs are met, the positive effects will trickle down to their spouses and families. I am impassioned to work in service of others and to make a positive difference. I feel another way to fulfill my calling is through the human professions, such as advising, mentoring, and teaching university students, working to protect children from abuse, aiding individuals with disabilities, and truly the list goes on and on. With this degree, I can work almost anywhere, and that is why I chose the OWLS program. This practicum has opened my eyes to endless possibilities, and I would encourage others to pursue being a part of the Veterans Initiative and to do work for the betterment of well-deserving student veterans at Texas State University. My name is Kelly Madden-Bass, and I thank you for your time today. On the YouTube page below, please indicate your anonymous preferences for this practicum by clicking on one of the icons. Also, please post your comments or questions in the YouTube comment section below. I will respond to your inquiries posted between March 26th and April 7th through this webpage.